Hey guys, how are we?
Hi guys.
We thought we'd finally do this video, a bit of a tour, a bit of an introduction to our van. Been meaning to do it for a long time, obviously, but we've had the van for what, 4 months maybe?
Nearly 4 months,
Been on the road for 2.5 months now, living in it. So, but yeah, we thought it's a good time now to do it because we've been in there for a while. So we sort of know the ins and outs of the van now, know what we like, what we don't like, what would change.
What we're talking about.
Yeah, what we're talking about. So, yeah, so we're not just fluffing our way through it. We'll definitely fluff our way through it a little bit, but at least we'll have a bit more of an idea. So yeah, we thought we'd give you a bit of a tour, bit of a look, bit of an insight into what it's like living in a van, and hopefully we can give some value to people who are looking at buying a van. We get plenty of questions on a daily basis about, you know, just any recommendations, what we like, what we don't like, any tips and tricks. So yeah, hopefully this will help some people out if they're looking at buying or designing a van. So yeah, hopefully we can help. So we'll just give you a bit of a tour. We'll try and keep it relatively brief so we don't bore too many people. But yeah, we'll go around the outside of the van, we'll go around the inside of the van, give you a bit of a tour, have a look, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Cool,
So,
sounds good. I'll flip you around and Hayden can do the outside.
I'll do the outside. Yeah, so we got obviously a masterpiece. The model is a Dynamics, it's semi-off-road. It is what, 2.6 tonne tear, give or take a couple of kilos, and it can be loaded to 3.3 tonnes, so it gives us roughly 700 kilos of payload, which is something that we liked when we're looking at vans. Yeah, because I know obviously we're new to vans, but we didn't know how much stuff we'd be able to carry weight-wise, so we thought the more the better, and yeah, it's turned out pretty good. We're pretty comfortable. We're on the limit, but we're comfortable. So it's, yeah, as I said, semi-off-road. So it's got the Alco Enduro single shock independent suspension. It rides really well. It's a really balanced van. It's got about 250 kilos of ball weight, which is good. Still had to get the car upgraded for the GVM to be able to carry the combination. So it's upgraded to 3850, the cruiser. It's got airbags in the back, but yeah, like I say, it tows it beautifully, so it does the job. Very happy with it. So basically, yeah, we got the 3.5 tonne Cruise Master DO35 coupling, which is good. Yeah, first time I've had it, and it's, I don't know, can't fault it. We got obviously 2 gas bottles. We got a relatively short A-frame. This is one thing I would change is next van we get, we're gonna get a longer A-frame with a toolbox in the front. That's one thing sort of lacks, I reckon. Just a bit of storage space. So that's yeah, one change I would make if you can afford to pay for it, and carry the weight. I'd definitely get a toolbox on the front, just for, yeah, the more storage the better. But yeah, it is weight and money. So we got the Alco ESC, which is the electronic stability control. That little puppy there. So we added that at the build. Yeah, basically we'll just give you a run around the outside. Standard size tunnel boot, runs all the way through. We got a Ziggy, like single burner Ziggy. I just bought one of them Adventure Kings Titan fridge slides. It's a 60 litre fridge slide. Fits the dimensions of the tray, fit the Ziggy quite well. Just screwed it in down there. Yeah, just got the charcoal Ziggy. Got the, oh, don't look too close, she's a bit, another job I need to do is clean it up. But yeah, this is, like we'll show you later inside, we don't have an oven inside, so this is our oven as such if we need it. So this is where, you know, it's got the hood, it's got plenty of clearance. This is where we do all our roasting, cooking, baking, whatever we do in there. And it's quite easy to set up. It's just to drop the gas hose, gas bayonets under there, plug it in. It's, yeah, like I said, it's simple, so it gets used. If it's too hard, you don't use it because it's just too hard basket if you had to pull it out, put it on a table, set it all up and that. So this is simple. Put it down, put that thing in, click it away, slide it home, shut the gate, which is all out of the way, tucked away, beautiful, safe, and easy, doesn't move because it's all bolted down.
One of the big reasons why we did go the Ziggy as well is because it does fit on that slide.
Yeah, so the Webbers would, I don't know, like the Webbers would fit if you take the legs off and make a new frame, or if you leave it on its original frame, you have to take the lid off. So, but this one was, we compared all the specs and that as well, and this one just had a slightly bigger plate and slightly higher clearance. So that's why we went the Ziggy, and I don't know, just, yeah, I'm not a Ziggy, you know, it's like a big argument, Ziggy Weber. I don't really care as long as it cooks your snags and your steak. I'm not a big barbecue connoisseur, but yeah, it's got the Dometic awning, pretty stock standard awning. Every caravan's got one, or a Dometic one, or most do anyway. They're good. We've never had anything else, but they easy to use, happy with it. Yeah, can't complain. Little addition we made here was a clothesline. It's just a DIY job, Bunnings, just like a balustrading kit I bought from Bunnings. Stole it off another page, quite easy to set up. And yeah, because it's there and it's usable, it's easy, so we use it. If it was a case of running a rope or whatever when you're set up, then you sort of wouldn't do it because it's just too hard. So, but yeah, it stays there the whole time. The door can open underneath it. And all the windows open underneath it. Just, yeah, it's easy. You don't even notice it. It's good. Coming down here, so we got the Aussie Traveller. That's like a new door. I think most of them have like that flip-up handle, which is quite flimsy apparently. I don't know. Like I say, we've never had anything else, and we're happy with it. So it's the old security screen with a midgie mesh on it. So you can leave that open, the little midgies don't get through it. So, and yeah, like it's a security screen, like crim safe, whatever you call it.
Crim safe. It's got 3 locks, top, bottom, and middle.
So you just shut it, lock it, and it locks at 3 points, and then that there, and you can have that full panel door that just clicks together like that, and then shut it, lock it, key, and then it's safe as houses. So, coming down the side, we've got the fold down table. It's pretty handy. We just drop that down, pull our stuff on it. In here we got the entertainment hatch. We got TV where you slot your TV in. We got 12 volt power, and then 240 power when you're plugged in. Yeah, we use it for power. Don't really use it for TV because we don't have a TV. You may have seen on our stories a couple of weeks ago we did a big cull. We had to lose some weight out of the van, make some space, and the TV was one of the things that didn't make the cut. We just don't watch it. Like, there's plenty of other stuff to do than watch TV. And yeah, we had the van for 4 months, never pulled it out of its box, so except for like on the handover day, and yeah, so it was just a no-brainer. The TV had to go, so, and we haven't missed it. Just down here, got the toilet, cassette, pretty stock standard. You fill it up from the inside, and then you empty it, pull it out, and Jess takes the dog for a walk and goes and empties it. So it's pretty good. Yeah,
I don't. Hayden does it.
I always draw the short straw. Training Connor up to do it, but so when he grasps the whole, what is it, personal hand hygiene and all that, he can do it. Outdoor speakers, pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. You just fade it in and out from the inside on the stereo. It's easy, it's good. Yeah, I'll just grab Bub here. We'll go around the other side. That's just a little thing up here I did, just so because the awning was bouncing a bit, and I can't get any more adjustment out of that slide up, and there was just a bit of clearance and it was just like slapping a bit, so I just got an old pool noodle. Doesn't look pretty, but it does the job. You just stuff that in there and tape it up. Just stops it from bouncing. Around here, we just got the rear bumper hanging off the bumper. We're on this side, we got the spare tyre. We got here a fuel reservoir for the diesel heater. That's something I just added recently. So I'll give the rundown on that when we get that all working and set up properly.
Hey Con.
But Con can give a tour as well. What's this one here, man? What's that, buddy?
That's the fishing rod holder.
Fishing rod holder. The fishing rods that get a big workout, eh? The lid's probably rusted shut. Haven't used them for a while.
Ooh.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty, bud.
Damn it,
We bought this little spare wheel bin bag thing.
In the little
pram.
but I reckon that's bloody rusted into.
That'll do. Pretty handy for the kids' toys. It's sort of doubles as a kids' toy bin, whatever bag. Like at the moment, it's a kids' toy bag. It's pretty handy. They just come around and grab all the toys out when we're setting up, and that keeps them happy. Then we got the generator box. I just bought this off eBay, about 180 bucks or something. Fits the generator in it. I want to paint that up to be the same colour as the van. It's one of them jobs that I said before we left home. It was I was like, oh, I'll do that when we get going, but obviously haven't done it. So. But Honda 2.2 kVA generator, runs the aircon, kettle, microwave, whatever, does everything. We've used it a fair bit. I was sort of wondering how much we'd use it, but we do use it a fair bit when we're free camping. You just pull it out and run the aircon during the day while the kids are sleeping or whatever. It's pretty handy. Just a jerry can, petrol for the generator. Another eBay job, jerry can holder. I just added that on. I've got. So this is another thing we added, was a 3-arm bumper. So it comes standard with 2 arms. We got another arm added, so there's 1, 2, 3, just to carry a bit more weight, because it had the generator and the jerry can hanging off it. So it came standard with just a tyre hanging off it. So thought better be safe than sorry. We'll add another bumper because we didn't know how much, another arm because we didn't know how much weight we were going to carry. So that was pretty straightforward addition, pretty simple. In here I made a little. I just cut out the plastic thing and inserted a 40mm PVC all the way through, and that is just simply for this grey water hose. That so in the starter kit we got like a 10-metre grey water hose, and I just didn't want to have to, every time you pull up, didn't want to have to unwind 10 metres of grey water hose just to run it to the tree sort of thing, So I just cut a length the same width as the back of the bumper, and it's quite simple. When you're packing up, you just sort of pull that off there, slot it up into there, and I just let that drain while we're packing up, and then when we're ready to go, just shove it home and whack the cap on. So I'll leave that out now while we're having a walk around. Speaking of grey water, under here we got the grey water tank, 95 litre tank. You got a tap there, you can shut it off if you need to catch your grey water for whatever reason. Normally just leave it open and it just drains. So grey water tank, and we've got 3 95 litre freshwater tanks. It comes, so these are the fillers. It comes standard with 2. We got another one added, which was been really good. We thought, you're going to run out of water before anything else. So, we're very happy that we did, because it's water it is an issue, but you're gonna there's a bit of peace of mind knowing that you've always got an extra tank up your sleeve when we're free camping. So I'll just grab Bubby over here. She's playing with the grey water hose. The having the extra water has been awesome. Because you can sort of use 2 and you've got another one up your sleeve. Especially with kids, it's always good to have more water than not, sort of thing. So then down here we got the 2 batteries. We've got 2 105 amp hour batteries, and they are coupled with the 270 watt solar panels on the roof. We find the battery system to be plenty. We've never had an issue with power. You don't even really have to think about it. You just go in, turn the lights on, everything works on the 12 volt, and that's fine. We find that's heaps sufficient. So obviously you can go lithium and more solar and all that, but it's just more, it's obviously weight saving, but it's just a lot more money. So you got to draw the line somewhere. So the line got drawn there. So it hasn't been an issue. We'd do that again. So here we got the fridge vent, one there and one up on the roof. When we'll show you inside, we got the Dometic 3-way fridge, which we're super happy with. Just here, that's the power in, 240. like when you plug into caravan park mains or whatever. Pretty simple, self-explanatory.
And this is
Pretty standard.
And this is if you're out of power.
That's the circuit breaker. Thanks, Con. Just while we're down here, I'll just show you. Yeah, we just got the Alco Enduro independent suspension. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. Gives a really good ride. The only thing that it's lacking is clearance, which is one thing that I would change on our next van. I'd just get something. I was probably going off road with a bit more clearance, so you're not so limited. Yeah, but you know, it's what it is. It's good. It's fine. So yeah, obviously the 3 filler tanks. What do we got here, Con? This is Con's favourite subject.
This.
What is it?
This is the thing that broke off. So the shower head, so we had to buy a new one and throw a little ratchet on it.
Yeah, a little ratchet on it. This is the outdoor shower. Like Con told us, this door's a bit poxy, and that just popped open, and the thing come out and was flapping down the road, and so yeah, got a new one. We just tied up with
and this little thing just popped off.
Yeah, don't pull it with a thing. But yeah, to be honest, we've used it once. At the start, we thought, oh, that's gonna be a bloody good idea. We'll wash the kids down and before we go inside. But we've used it once. Haven't, you know, probably. Yeah, if you had to pay money for it, I probably wouldn't get it, to be honest. Because yeah, it's a bit of a gimmick. Like when you're in a caravan park or whatever, water's not an issue. But when you're free camping, which is normally when you're out in the dirt, and when you really want to use it, but water's water's scarce. So you don't want to be giving kids a shower out here, then going inside. So we just find that dust them off out the other side, strip them off, put them in the shower, and clean them. So we don't use it, to be honest. So probably wouldn't miss it if we didn't have it. Hot water system, which is located under the seat inside. So this van comes standard with it's a bit dusty in there, obviously. Can't really clean in there because there's gas and electricity and stuff, so you just don't worry about it. But we upgraded from the 28 litre storage unit to the instantaneous hot water unit. So that runs on gas. So yeah, it doesn't store water and you know, like a normal storage system. As soon as you turn the tap on, the hot water comes through. And yeah, that was an upgrade for us because to be honest, we were worried about, you know, we thought when you plugged into mains or caravan park water, you want to have a nice long shower and you might run out of water having 3 kids. And we wanted to have, you know, be able to have the ability to have a nice long shower. So I went with that, and yeah, it's been good. A little bit of a gas guzzler, but no, it's yeah. And then yeah, just under here, this is where I got me diesel heater fitted. So that just mounts up under there, underneath the seat. So that's just all it under there. It's only a recent addition, so we're still fine tuning that. I just got a few more things to do before we can really use it. And then yeah, Connor wants to tell us about the hubcap.
On the other side, the hubcap fell off.
So we had to go back to ABBA and get a new one, didn't we? Yeah. So that's all sorted now. If you're a tall person like me, be careful. That's a bloody killer. The amount of times I've smacked my head on that. And then yeah, this is just the other side of the tunnel boot, just with all our junk. Like I said, we got lack of storage, so it all gets. It looks a bit messy at the moment because the hose and the mat's not in there, but it all gets sort of put in there. It's like Tetris trying to get it all in there. But yeah, and then coming back around here, that's pretty much the external. Don't think there's anything else that we did or to show you, so we'll keep it at that. But yeah, obviously you can see the stone stomp here. That's one thing we added. Really happy with that. I've touched on it before, we did a post about it before, but yeah, you can see how it all sort of works and sets up. But yeah, protects our van and super happy with it. So yeah, that's about it. So we'll take you inside and show you the inside. So we'll just go inside and have a look. Hey! Our tour guide's waiting.
Alright. So this is the inside. So this is the little cupboard that we got added. Firstly, it was only going to be this side as a door, but we just thought for ease of grabbing things like sunscreens, very handy having that door there so you don't have to come inside. Alright, and if you come in a bit more, we've just
We'll start from the front.
yeah, the bed, so pretty self-explanatory there. I think most beds come with the struts, lift up storage under there, fair bit of storage, which is good, handy. We did upgrade our mattress because the one that we did get out of factory, it was okay, but I think we are just used to a pocket spring.
We used to a big king at home,
Yeah,
so it's
we
a bit
used
of a
to
change.
a big king. So it was a big change. It doesn't, width wise, it's no different to a queen size, a normal queen.
Yeah, bubs.
But it's only, I think, 2 inches shorter than a normal queen bed. So they call it a caravan size queen. Yeah, but otherwise that's that. We got the Sirocco fans. We got, this one comes standard. They're very...
No, not in the dynamic. It was not standard.
Oh, wasn't it?
No,
okay,
not
so we
standard.
got 4 extra fans added. They flip around so you can have it facing to the table if you're eating at the dining room table, or if you're cooking in the kitchen, or you face it back the other way to the bed. And we got 1 for each of the kids' bunks there. Otherwise, yeah, just the shelving, storage, and we got this wall added, just a little bit extra out. That was only going to be, I think, 1 inch coming out that way, but we just thought we'd close it off there just to
Make it symmetrical.
petition it a little bit better, make it symmetrical.
Just before you go on, there also the cupboards down each side. So these cupboards down the side, standard they come with hanging.
Yeah.
But yeah, we and rightly so. I think we thought that hanging wasn't very practical, especially for us anyway. So we got shelves put in, and then yeah, across the tops just open. So yeah, that's both sides. We got shelves, and then also down the bottom, Jess will point to it now.
Just a little nook.
We've got the 12 volt USB.
Oh yeah.
So there's two, like a double USB and a double power point, and then with that blue thing is the diesel heater control panel. So,
Yeah.
alright, I'll hand it back over.
And just we've mounted the vacuum cleaner down there.
There's
That's
the Dyson.
been really handy, just the stick Dyson vacuum. It's
And
good for the car, and also just good to run over the van, keep everything clean.
Yeah. And just while we're down there, sorry, I'll hijack again. These things here from Bunnings, they're bloody handy for. We got one here for the broom. That keeps the broom in its place.
Yeah, just our cupboards, that's the stereo system. You can play the DVDs through that to the TV, but we've gone without the TV now, as Hayden was saying. This is a control panel. I'll let Hayden take over that area.
Yeah, just we got the hot water system up here. So that's the control for the instantaneous hot water. All the fuses, got the battery charger control readout. Got the tanks just there. So we've got the 3 tanks plus the grey water. So yeah, front, middle, back, and then grey. And then yeah, there's the solar panel, the solar readout. So yeah, and then the water pump up there. So that's that, and then yeah, just up here is just all pantry and cupboard space. We find there's plenty of cupboard space for all our food and pantry stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This is the fridge. So we went the 3-way Dometic fridge. It's huge. It's massive.
218 litres.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest you can get in a caravan. It's plenty.
Yeah.
Fridge freezer.
Fridge freezer up the top.
Tell us a little story about why that's silver and that's black down the bottom.
Con, do you want to tell the story or not? So
What happened here, Con?
while we're on the Gibb River Road,
The tape fell off.
Yeah, the little brackets down here broke off, and the cosmetic outlining of this, the black part, was just bumping it, so we just took it out, and we'll get some more clips when we get around to Melbourne maybe sometime to the dealership.
So that was pretty good. It's the only carnage that we had on the Gibbs, so we're happy with that. That's just, like Jess said, just cosmetic.
Yeah. And yeah, Dometic, obviously like this, you can run it gas. So you just push this little button in. So at the moment it's running on gas because we're not hooked up to 240. But it can also go obviously 240 and
12 volt.
12 volt, yes.
So,
and then underneath we've got...
So this is a little thing that we changed at the build.
So normally it would come with a little footrest, like a flat thing that you pop up, but we just thought that's probably another thing that's going to get broken. But caravans, they never come with a bin, so it's normally either you're hooking a bin up to, like there's a bag kicking around that you've always got to put in and out. And we didn't really want that, so we opted for this to be, instead of the drawer going in that way,
the drawer was in there.
We opted it to be this way, and that's our bin now. And we just got a tub from Bunnings that would fit in there, and then we just line it with the bag, and it's perfect.
Onions.
Really
handy. You leave it out when you're cooking on the bench, and you just turn around, chuck all your stuff in, tuck it away, and it's out of the way.
Yeah, that is a good
So if you can,
little change.
yeah, if you have the ability to change the plans to suit that, I'd recommend that. Having a bin has been really good.
Yeah.
So like I said, we don't have the...
Oh yeah, we don't have the oven. So we went without the oven. So the oven would have gone here where this big drawer is, but we opted to put the drawer in because that's one of the main big drawers that we use for our pots and pans. But yeah, I don't miss the oven really. Like things that we cook in the oven normally, we can just do in the barbecue outside. Yeah, and it's nice. It is nice cooking outside. Yes, we have been in the warmer weather, so it's been fine. But yeah, I haven't really missed it.
So we're just doing
we don't do much baking.
Kid swap.
The baking that I have done, I've failed and I've burnt the cake anyway. So
leave the bacon up to us, Acon.
And the sausages and the veggies too.
Yeah.
No, what else has she burnt?
I've burnt the sausages too. That's a boy's job anyway.
She's now cooking on the barbie again. That's a boy's job, eh?
I'm okay with that.
Who knows?
I'm coming through here, so we just got Hayden's mum actually to make up a little blind.
Who made the curtain, Con?
Little curtain.
You don't know.
So
Mum can go to sleep. Catch
yeah, so when it's bedtime, we close it off for the kids to go to bed. We actually put it in the wash and it shrunk, but it still does the job. It's
Still does
fine.
the job, yeah.
It's just a means to block out any light so they can go to bed. And through here are the kids' bunk. So we've got, where are you, Con? Con's up the top. Then Indy and Mackenzie down the bottom. We got this little guard made up at an upholsterer. So it just basically zips up. We pop her in, and then we zip her in, keep her in there. That way she's safe, she doesn't roll out.
Careful.
And it keeps any mozzies or midgies out. Yeah, it's really good. I think, most upholsterers do them.
Or can do them.
Can do them, yeah.
Just a sail track up the top, screwed into the bed, and then it's push stud all the way around the sides and the bottom, and the mattress sits on top.
And it's it's easy enough to take on and off when you're making the bed, and that's good. These do get quite hot in here, so make sure you do get that fly screen that can breathe. Kids cupboards. So Con, Indy, Mackenzie, heaps of room in there, fits all their clothes and jackets and spare sheets, etc. Washing machine is down here. We just got a top loader, I think it's a 3.2 kilo washing machine. So that's pretty handy.
Hidden down there.
Yeah, it's hidden down there.
So this is another thing that we changed at the build.
So come standard, the van came with 2 shelves, but we wanted obviously 3 lots of shelving for the kids, 3 kids. Yeah. So it would have come to like here normally.
To give the lid of the washing machine enough room to open up.
Yeah, be able to put your head in there and see what you're doing with the buttons. But yeah, obviously with the 3 shelves evenly spaced apart, it's brought it down a lot more. So we've only got a little nook in here. So we asked for this top lid not to be included, so it just be open. And then that's where our washing basket fits anyway. So that's worked out well.
And that washing basket fits perfectly. Slide it out and have a look.
Slide in and out.
So that's just our basket. And then when you pull it out, you can access the lid of the washing machine in there.
Yeah.
So
it's
worked out well.
It's a game changer. You got to have a washing machine with kids, I think. Even if you don't have kids, you got to have a washing machine on board.
So that's a little 3 kilo top loader, or you can get a 4 kilo front loader, but 3 kilos fine. It's good.
The reason why we didn't go the front loader is because 1, it weighs more, and 2, it does use more water as well, and they're more expensive as well. So yeah, we're pretty happy with our top loader anyway. We love it. And the good thing about top loaders is if you forget to put something in, you can always pop the lid back up and chuck it in, add to it. Whereas front loaders, once you shut that door and you put it on, that's it. You can't get back into it, it locks. And this is the bathroom. So toilet, as you know, we just got the top storage cupboard popped in, and bottom there, and this is just a little under sink nook there for little bits and bobs, toothpaste and shavers. And this is the shower, so it's actually quite a big shower. I shower in here with the kids. This is a little extra thing we did from Bunnings, which is very good. We just have to pop that down when we're travelling, that's all, but it's pretty easy, it just comes straight off. And then they always say to take the...
Quite easy, eh?
Oh dear. There we go. And take the shower head down for travel as well, so it doesn't bounce around. Yeah. So that's it. We're pretty happy with it.
Very happy with it. Just coming back out here, yeah, we just got the little roof hatch with a fly screen over it, so you open that up and get a bit of fresh air. We got up here, got the Dometic Ibis 4 aircon. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Don't even, it just works. It's good, can't complain. The other thing we did get added at the build is, I'll throw you that.
Oh, yeah.
We got an extra, because I'm quite tall, so I got an extra 2 inches added into the roof. So as you can see here, there's 2 inches there. So the roof would have been here, and this would have been down here. So it would have been me ducking, hunching over. So yeah, the masterpiece are happy to customise it however you want it. So we got an extra 2 inches added into the roof. Yeah, just to make it, and it just makes it feel so much bigger.
Opens it up more.
Opens it up, and yeah, I'd never bang my head, don't even have to think about it. So I'll still bang my head on the door coming in and out, but I'm getting used to that slowly. Just another thing that we would add if we're going to do it again, and recommend it if you do have the ability to change your plans and add stuff. Come into the bathroom, pretty simple, straightforward. We'd just get another one of them added into here, so into the bathroom, just because it does get quite condensation-y and also quite smelly too. So it would not hurt if you can to add another hatch in the roof in the bathroom, just to air it out and get the smells out. So another tip that we would recommend doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, apart from all the standard sort of caravan things, was pretty stock standard.
One's opening up all the shelves for you. Have a little look. All his schoolwork up there. So yeah, they fit heaps. Got more than enough space for pantry. But we're super happy with it. We love it. It's our little home on wheels now. Yeah.
Hopefully that sort of, I don't know, gives some people an idea of what to add if you have the ability to. Yeah. But yeah, obviously the sky's the limit. If you had a a never-ending bank account, you could go to town on it and just yeah. But you know, if you're on a semi-budget, then you got to draw the line somewhere. But yeah, those couple of things that we ran through is sort of some things that we would add. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that helps someone or anyone, or just a bit of an insight into what it looks like in a caravan and what it's like living in a van. Yeah, it's good. We love it, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah.
And any closing words from the wise one right here? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, bud?
I'm heading to the motion, from my head down to my feet.
Do you love it, Con?
Bit
You
of
love
singing.
caravan life?
Yep.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Do you
What
love
about you,
caravan
Ken?
life in?
Hey, Mum.
Do us a dance in. Come on, do a
Mum.
dance.
Mum,
What?
Derek had 2 people.
Andy, can you do us a little dance?
Con's been at Lake Argyle for too long.
Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
that wasn't too long and drawn out.
All right. See you later.
So, yeah.
Catch it.